Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toilets and toy collectors? This is Odie, better known as Starscream 1988, and I want to welcome you to my Retro Fridays. This is the third week of the new year, so this is the third Friday of the new year. So, without further ado, obviously you read the header, you saw the picture. As you can see here, this is your G1 1986 Series 3 Sky Lynx, and this is a very, very cool toy. Obviously, I picked this up, I think, a week ago now, 2 weeks ago at most. This is part of a pretty big toy haul that I picked up. So I figure, I'll show you a retrospective of him, toy review, whatever. Now, mine is a little bit plain, as you can see. He's nice and clean. I cleaned him up. He's still nice and white. There's no yellowing on him, which is pretty sweet. But, obviously, with repro labels, something I can fix. I just obviously looked it up. I haven't ordered them yet, so maybe there'll be something for another day. But so I looked it up. They're like, it's $19 to get the full sheet, so you can decorate both pieces. So again, with the Sky Lynx that you see here in front of you, top part is the shuttle, and then the bottom part is your carrier, where you would either have your Autobots, humans, whatever, also be able to tag along and whatever. So it's basically more of a, again, it's a carrier at the end of the day. Interesting facts about this toy. This is actually originally owned by a company called Toy Box, and it's a company that is Japanese, and they're actually the same people that supplied Hasbro with Omega Supreme and Shockwave, which is pretty interesting. Three pretty cool toys. I mean, Shockwave is a super fan favorite. I personally don't like him a lot, at all, I should say. But whatever, it is what it is. It's, at the end of the day, it's still somewhat of a cool toy. Again, has the electronics and all that. Omega Supreme, I think, is awesome. I owned the Omega Supreme when I was a lot younger. Got rid of it. So maybe hopefully someday I'll get him again. So anyway, so here in front again is Sky Lynx. First time that I actually own him. I had never owned him before. So he's really cool. So again, unfortunately, mine is missing the stickers, but other than that, he's in really, really, really nice condition. So let me show you some of his features. So again, he has his rub symbol there, which is pretty cool. His front windshield is this kind of really nice, I guess maybe mine is a little tarnished over the years from whoever owned this. I think it's supposed to be gold, but it's almost like a silver now. So that is there. Obviously, like I said, it's missing the stickers. It does have its rub symbol right there. I don't even know if that actually works. Probably not. No, it doesn't seem like it. Other than that, it's pretty cool. It's a little heavy. You can see a little bit of the kibble there in the middle, in between. Here's the bottom. Again, like I said, it is battery operated, and I will be showing you those features. Here's actually the Hasbro tag with the toy box on top of it. Up on top there, as you can see, made in Japan. One of the very few toys back then, because even then there were already a lot of toys were being sent to China to be made. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's has some really nice real nice look to it. I mean, it's pretty close to, I guess, what a normal shuttle would look like, I guess. I don't think it's off scale. It's not too short, not too long. The wings seem right. I'm not an expert, obviously, but I've been to Space Kennedy quite a few times, and just by seeing that and remembering the pictures and just whatever not, it's pretty close to, I guess, an actual shuttle. I think the carrier is probably a little too big, obviously. I think it's out of proportion, but it is what it is. I guess they kind of had to do it that way so they can do the features that I'm about to show you. So before I transform it, I'm actually going to show you one of the features. So again, it can free roll, which is pretty cool. One thing with the front tire there, or front I don't know, assembly, whatever you want to call it, it is freehand, so it doesn't move. So if you want, you can have it facing one way, and it can just be doing turns the whole time. Now, unfortunately, I have a small table here, so I can't show you it doing like a full 360. But as an example, I'll put it straight. Oh, that's the wheel feature. Turn that off. So it does have two. It has roll and walk. And I'll be showing you walk in a second. There's your off and on. It's a little bit more quiet with just the roll. So it's, decent speed, I guess. Nothing too fast. Alright. Now, one thing, folks, I mean, if you're going to be buying this from like an eBay or whatever, make sure that you ask if the electronics still work, because at that point, I mean, this honestly should not be worth more than probably 50-60 bucks without the electronics working. But if somebody out there is charging 100, then it better at least have its stickers, or at least part of them, and at least the electronics should be working. And make sure that not just what I showed you, but that at least they can still walk. So anyway, so let me kind of take this apart. I'm gonna put the bottom assembly to the side for a second. I'll show you the Dino bird, as that's what they call it pretty much. So it's pretty easy to transform. Those are his legs down there. You just want to pull those out, turn them inward, and there you go. So he has legs now. The next thing you want to know is just want to pull the front assembly there, and that's basically it, as you can see. So there's not much to it. As you can see, it has a couple of joints where it turns and whatever not. And then you want to come over here and you want to open his mouth. And that's honestly it, folks. That's basically it. And you can have them, you can kind of turn this here like that, so it just looks a little bit more, I don't know, so it looks like it actually has a neck. I believe the instruction might have had it like that. I just can't remember. It's been obviously, I don't have the original instructions, and it's been a while since I've seen it being reviewed, or I've seen anybody, you know, owning one and saying, oh yeah, that's how the way you transform it. So then you take the back over here and you just kind of pull that there. As you can see, it only turns one way, so it's on a hinge there. Then you just want to come over here and pull the tail, and it does have, you know, a couple movements there, as you can see, which is pretty nice. This, you know, collapses from in there, and then all you want to do is come back here and let's see if I remember. Yeah, you just basically just want to close it, and yeah, that should be it, honestly. Yeah, that's it, and it will hold pretty decently, I guess. Again, it's kind of tough. I don't think he's actually going to be able to hold on his little feet there, but we'll give it a shot. And his neck is a little loose, as you can see with mine, so he's not holding all too hot. So looks like he's actually pecking, trying to grab some food. So anyway, so that's that. Yeah, it's gonna be maybe like that. There you go. So again, sorry, my table is small, so it's kind of tough to see the way he looks there like that. There you go. So I got him displayed, I guess. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot one last thing, which makes him look kind of weird right now. You want to pull these, and then there's another bottom hinge there. Can't believe I almost forgot that. There you go. Pull that one. What's funny is whoever owned this was supposed to take the Autobot symbols and put them here, but instead they put them on the wings, which is kind of weird. So when I get the repro labels, I'm gonna have to peel those off, because they just kind of do look, they don't look right there. So, and obviously it has the canopy, so you can see its storage area when it's in shuttle mode, and that's also in gold. There you go. That looks a lot better with his wings open, with his wings deployed, his flappy wings. So that's his Dino mode. So let's put him to the side. Now, again, this is the Lynx portion of it, and the Lynx is obviously a cat. And with him, all you want to do is just bring his head out there, as such. Pull his twin tails, which is kind of odd that he has two tails, but just it is what it is. And then you just take this, and there's these buttons here, which you always want to be careful. So when you retract them, you always want to press those back and bring them, you know, like that. But you want them to click. You'll see the button kind of come out there. There you go. Just bring these straight down. Same thing with this one. That's it. Those are ready to go. And let's see him walk. So come down here, flip the switch to walk mode, and very nice, very nice. You know, it's funny. It's tough to get a toy nowadays that has all these features. I think this at the time used to be $34.99, maybe $39.99 at most when it first came out. So yes, back then it was probably the equivalent of what, $120 now, 150. And I think that's pretty much what people are asking for it. Unless it's obviously mint in box, and it's a lot more. But you can get the Encore version, so that saves you some cash. I don't know if the Encore version, I don't know if there's any mold changing, but at least that's another substitute that you can get. If this is something that you want to get. And then the last mode that it does, it has its super mode. All you want to do is take the Lynx head, put it away, collapse it as such, and then you want to bring the Dino bird portion, the Sky portion, take his legs, flip them, put them away, and I just bring them over here and just tab them. Doesn't have to be tight or anything. There's 3 tabs there, 2 on the bottom, 1 on top, and you just tab them as such. And this is pretty much how we always used to see him on TV. Hopefully I can get him to walk. I'm gonna leave him like that. So here he is with his extra parts. Again, sorry I'm running out of room. And even with the extra stuff, he can still walk. Funny, but he can still walk. Very, very cool. It's a nice toy. I definitely highly recommend it. Again, the Encore is probably in the $150 range, and honestly some people might say, oh, it's kind of expensive, but I really think it's worth it, considering in today's era of toys nothing's really electronics anymore, and if it is, it's usually just lights, kind of like your mech tech weapons on your current Transformers and stuff like that. So nothing walks anymore. You don't have those features, unfortunately, but but again, it's cool. It has a nice transformation. It seems to hold up throughout the years. Again, this is from back in 1986, so it's a cool toy. I really like it a lot. I'm really glad I have it in my collection finally after all these years. So there's not much more I can say other than that. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Doesn't come with weapons or anything like that, as he does not actually have hands or anything. One of the coolest episodes that I know that you can watch that he's in is in the Call of the Primitives, I believe. And that's the one where Grimlock actually creates the Technobots and stuff like that. And hopefully I'm not confusing it, or maybe it isn't that one. I probably just screwed that up. I know Call of the Primitives has him in it too, and obviously because he is a Dino bird, he actually gets called into that. Maybe the Technobot thing with Grimlock's later on, but whatever. I know when I finish recording this, I'll probably check and I'll be like, ah, yeah, it was a different episode. But anyway, I'm glad you stuck around to the end to finish watching this review if you did. Again, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff if you did like it. I'll see you guys later with another Retro Fridays. Peace. Later.